Good morning, everybody. Welcome. This Moment in Music with Hal Walker. It's a laid-back musical exploration of the creative process, and I'm running just a couple minutes late for the show. But welcome. I'm so glad you're here. My guest today is Amanda Udis-Kessler, a wonderful songwriter. She actually wrote a song for me to sing, especially for this episode, so I'm looking forward to debuting her song today. Thank you. If you're new, write new in the comments. And thanks for being here. Let's have a great show and let's get this thing started. Bye-bye. All right, hey, John McChrystal. John McChrystal, taking an early lunch break to join us. Hey, John, so welcome. Thank you so much. Those are Bonaculas. I am more than just a talk show host, everyone. I am an actual musician. And sometimes I forget that when I'm running this talk show. It's not really a talk show. It's a musical exploration of the creative process. It's a laid-back musical exploration of the creative process. And you guys are a big part of that, so thanks for being here. TTV, Mr. Bot is here in the house. Whoa, those are cool. Bonaculas, yes. Yes. John McChrystal is here. Eli Gator was on TikTok. Everyone, I just have to relax for a minute. I've got my chamomile tea. I just took a cold shower. I used a little bit of the lavender body wash to just calm my nerves. And here we are together just for a laid-back musical exploration. But a few minutes ago, I was on TikTok going live, and I was actually having a conversation with someone in Ecuador, someone in South Africa, and this person, let's see, this other person. It's incredible. I mean, the world we live in is amazing. I can't remember where this other guy was from. Oh, New Zealand. New Zealand. Imagine that. This morning I have been in touch with people from New Zealand, South Africa, and Ecuador. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Our guest today is the wonderful Amanda Udis-Kessler, and she wrote a song. She actually wrote a real song for this particular episode. So everyone, I'd like to start the show off by debuting this show that was written especially for the episode. Let's see. It's called All That We Need. And let me just respond real quickly. Oh, here's the Miesinish from the Netherlands. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And Mr. Perez is here. You can call me Perez, Mr. Creator, sir. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, I'm going to take this harmonica strap off. Oh boy, how am I going to do this? Now here's the part where I let go of all the technology and I invite you just to sit back, relax, and enjoy this world premiere of the song by Amanda Udis-Kessler, All That We Need, and I think it's really appropriate for the times. A chorus records a song online. Voices sing out over time and space. Grandmas receive their cards and calls. A virus can't stop Mother's Day. Waiting in line at a coffee drive-thru. The car ahead of me paid my bill. I drop a meal on a sick friend's porch. Joy and compassion are with us still. Love at a distance is love no less. Care in an email calms our fear. Kindness over the phone is kindness. Justice blooms in 1,000 places. Hope awakens on saddened faces. All that we need is waiting here. A restaurant cooks for weary nurses, offering smiles and food for free. People are making masks for strangers. Landlords wait to collect their fees. From our houses we send donations. Write our senators take a stand. Learn to work against racist violence. Find new ways to heal our land. Love at a distance is love no less. Care in an email calms our fear. Kindness over the phone is kindness. Justice blooms in 1,000 places. Hope awakens on saddened faces. All of this beauty and modest graces. All that we need is waiting here. All that we need is waiting here. Thank you all for listening. I really enjoy that song. I love the chord progression in a couple of those spots. That I love. Love it a distance. No, I can't even think of it. Hope awakens on saddened faces. And then waiting in line at a coffee drive-thru. The car ahead of me paid my bill. I drop a meal on a sick friend's porch. Joy and compassion are with us still. So thanks so much, Amanda. Let's see, we've got a few people speaking here. I'm not going to be able to respond to everything, but welcome, U.S. Grant, one of my regulars. I really appreciate you showing up time and time again. That really makes me feel good. And 2B is there. 2B is one of my most regulars. U.S. Grant, 2B, and Patty Broussard. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to tell a little story, and then we're going to have Amanda on. So I'm really interested in finding a way to make this show sustainable. And at this point, it's essentially a one-man show with a lot of guests. And early this morning, I got up and I wrote a list of all the tasks that it takes to put on one show. And I'd like to share that with you now. Take a look. Okay, here are the tasks it takes to put on one show. Some are very quick tasks. Others are more extended. Let's just review. Discover the artist. So often I'm looking through TikTok looking for a new artist, or I'm posting somewhere saying, I got this new show, you want to join? You want to be on it? The next thing, invite the artist, whether it be by Instagram message or email. Then set a date. Create a Facebook event and invite friends. Send the confirmation email to the artist. Receive the artist's bio. Create the new YouTube live event. Update the website with bio, photo, and YouTube link. Create and send an email campaign. Have a tech rehearsal with the artist. Create the Facebook posts and on two different Facebook pages. Receive the artist promo video. edit the promo video to make it 15 seconds, create an Instagram story, film the pre-roll running late video, edit the pre-roll running late video, come up with an idea for my 10 minutes of the show, create the scenes on Ecamm, meet the artist 15 minutes before the show, and go live, and then say goodbye to the artist after the show, update the website and the past shows, and it goes on and on. So it made me think, gosh, I need an administrator. I'm supposed to be an artist. I'm supposed to be creating. And here I am doing all these 50 tasks. But the truth is I'm loving it. But if you have any ideas, if you have any ideas to help, I'm really open to that. Everyone, let's move on to Amanda Udis-Kessler. And in order to introduce her, I want to play this awesome song that is totally appropriate. It's about the busyness of our lives and all the different emails and all the tasks and that question of what about just admiring the lilies of the field, considering the lilies of the field. Here's Amanda singing a great song. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's about the busyness of life.
I got to work and turned on my computer. 300 emails required my reply. Dozens of voicemails awaited attention. I bet my inbox is full when I die. No break for lunch, I went straight to the treadmill. Right after work, there were errands to run. After I ate, I cleaned up the apartment. It drives me crazy when my will is done. Someone once said to consider the lilies. They do not toil and they do not spin. I say those lilies, they have it too easy. They're loose and they're lazy. It's almost a sin.
Amanda Udis-Kessler is with us. Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
So you're quite a songwriter. I really like your style.
Thank you so much.
Well, Amanda, here's my first question. I actually haven't thought of it yet, but I'm about to think of it. Here's a question. Where do you get your inspiration for a song? Like sometimes if I'm sitting there and trying to come up with a new song, often I just feel like this blank, like I got nothing. Where do you find the original idea?
So my big phrase for that would be input leads to output. So I read voraciously. I listen to a lot of different kinds of music. I ponder whether anything I encounter in a day might be song-worthy. I write a lot in response to other music out there. I write in response to the current events of the day. So I feel like the world is just one giant set of song ideas. In fact, the first song I ever wrote when I was about 12. So my father was a professional songwriter and he taught me to write songs. The first song I ever wrote was actually called Life is a Song Cue. And it was terrible, but I still actually believe that.
Life is a song cue. That's nice. You know, I may spend too much time up in my head and not enough time bringing in external input. But well, anyway, I'd like to hear one of those songs. Have you written something recently that came out of your that philosophy of more input? Or what is the language that you used again? Input equals output.
Yeah. So I'd like to save, if I can, for toward the end of our time together, something that I wrote on Monday while listening to your previous episodes.
Nice.
So if I can save
That's
that for
awesome.
the end, I just think that'd be
That's
more appropriate.
great. Well, let's hear something else. Something that tell us a story about how you wrote the next song.
So the next song is called A Mile in Your Shoes. And it was one of those where I wrote down that phrase, a mile in your shoes, a decade ago easily and said, I should write a song called that or with that line in it. Mm-hmm. And I knew it would be about storytelling and compassion, but I didn't really have any of the details. And then I had never wanted to be a parent, but I was encouraged to become a host parent for an international foreign exchange student by my wife. She'd always wanted to be a parent, so this was our compromise. And as I was learning how to parent from the experience of being a host parent, the song really just came to me. So one day I was going through my stack of, pieces of paper with one line of a song idea or a title or whatever, and I pulled that out, and I swear I wrote all of this, the words for it, in about 15 minutes, and then the music in about another hour.
Nice. Let's hear it.
This is called A Mile in Your Shoes.
I love this song. Everyone just sit back, sway side to
side. Sit by my side, tell me your story. I want to learn how you became you. I want to see the world as you see it. I want to walk a mile in your shoes. You have known joy, you have known sorrow, you have built memories burnished like gold. You are surrounded by people who love you. Tell me the stories that you call your own. Then as I hear, then as I listen, I will discover the person you are. Then I'll invite you into my story. We'll take a journey, a walk through the days of our hearts. Sit by my side, I'll tell you my story. You'll touch the very core of my truth. So it begins, you'll come to know me, and I will walk a mile in your shoes. And I will walk a mile in your shoes.
Nice, Amanda. I love it. That's one of my favorite parts of this show, is just getting to sit and listen. I really, really enjoy that. Thanks so much. Your chord progressions I'd love to see that in a chart and learn from it. I
will send you a chart.
Send me a chart. Well, here's another question. What do you find most challenging? What do you find most challenging in the creative process? Like when do you ever have moments where you just want to give up, or do you ever just get frustrated? What aspect do you find most challenging?
Oh, sure. I mean, I go through dry spells. I tend to kind of write in batches and then not write for a while. So I have a full-time day job, and that takes up a lot of my time. It's a professional job, so there's sort of time and energy and focus there, and sort of taking care of the house and just all the other things that one does that keep one busy. But I think my biggest challenge, and one that I continue to fight with, is just the moments when I feel like it doesn't matter how good anything I've written has been before. I get into a slump, or I get to feeling despair and think, I can't come up with anything that's great, or I'll never be Stephen Sondheim, or I'll never be Pete Seeger, or whatever it might be. And when that happens, I go do something else. And then honestly, what I do is the next morning I get in the shower and turn the shower on, and I get an idea.
The shower is an amazing place, isn't it?
It is. Do you write in the shower?
Well, I come up with ideas in the shower. It's like I actually have a float tank in my home, and then I also have a shower. So I get in this dark cave of warm water, and it's kind of like a warm bath. But also a cold shower. Like I'll come out of the cold shower and I'll just have that was what I should do at this show this morning. Like that's what I do 4 minutes before the show starts. I jump in a cold shower and in just hopes just to relax my nerves, to calm my spirit, and to let the more relaxed I am, the more easy it is, the more likely I am to flow.
I think that's right. I mean, there's something about being a conduit for creativity, and when we're too stressed out, I think we're just not conduits in quite the same way. So being relaxed is a great way to be open to inspiration.
Amanda, what would you say if I asked you to write a song in the next 2 minutes? Where would you
I
start?
would ask you for the topic and the musical style, and I would start improvising.
Okay, I would say make it, how about bluesy? Bluesy, is that a good style?
Sure, I'll give that a try. Do you actually want me to do this?
Yeah, I do. Bluesy,
Okay.
and the subject is calm.
Calm.
Or no, yeah, bluesy calm. That's the subject. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go.
I got those anxiety blues.
I hear you, Amanda. I hear
you. You want a calm song? That's what you choose.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do, sister.
But since we're live, I'm not that calm. That ain't no news.
Amen. Amen. Beautiful. Very nice. Actually, the blues works well because it's a very clear format, a structure.
And that is the other thing I thought of to say to you about my creative process. So input equals output, take a shower, and restrict yourself.
Yeah.
I know this is something you've talked about on other episodes, but if you limit your form options, for me, actually, that's really helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So having a set form, a set musical form, or a set length, or a set topic, or whatever.
You know, it reminds me about this show. I have a form. It's 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for a half hour. And that is a form. It's a structure. But I've been questioning that and thinking maybe 3 times a week is too much. But I'm so attached to that 3 times a week. The idea of going to 2 times a week, Wednesday and Friday, it just doesn't seem balanced. But I also know that, you know, just create a structure, try it out, and work within that structure. It really is an interesting, useful idea. Kiki Sun liked your idea. Kiki Sun is another one of our regulars. Nice improv, she says. So, Amanda, I think we have time just for maybe one song and then enough time to say goodbye. So would you share that song that you just wrote a few days ago? Maybe tell us a little about it.
Yep, so absolutely. I watched all of your episodes leading up to this one on Monday. I'd seen a couple of them before, but I watched them all in a row to just be as prepped as I could be. And I wrote this song. This is called Find Your Music. And it's you'll see. It's for you. It's for the show. It's about you. It's about the work you do.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Find your music, find your joy, find the best inside of you. Find your wonder, find your hope, find your long-awaited muse. Times are tough for everyone, you might feel like you're alone. Find the notes that move your soul, find a song to call your own. Find the chords that ring out true, find that precious melody. Find the rhythm of your heart, clap your hands and tap your feet. Fear and pain are all around, you might wonder what to do. Find that deep sustaining sound, tell your story, sing your truth. Find your silence, find your peace, find the path that gives you life. Dissonance will bring release, morning will be born from night. Death is never far away, life can have its tragedy. Find the music you can play, bless the world with harmony. Love is never far away, love will not abandon you. Say the words you have to say, love will send a healing tune.
Nice, Amanda. Hey, where can we go to hear more of your music? Do you have I imagine you have an amazing library of songs available somewhere, right?
So there are two websites you can find my things. My last album is at everysoulmusic.com, EVERYSOUL music.com. And then all my recent stuff, about 50 scores and about 30 recordings, are at queersacredmusic.com, QUEERSACRED music.com. Everything on there is free and completely available.
Nice. Everyone, check it out. Check out Amanda's stuff. Thank you so much. It was a treat to have you on the show. I'm glad we got to share this moment of musical exploration together.
It was lovely.
So stick around and we'll say hi after the show. Thanks, Amanda. Everyone, just leave a quick comment in the thing that says goodbye, Amanda, just so that we know you're there. It's really nice. I love the comments. I love it when you guys just keep feeding the comments, just so that we know we're not alone. So on Friday is Nancy Kepner. She is a YouTube star. She is amazing, another amazing songwriter, and she's just hilarious. Listen to this song, Nancy Kepner. Bye, Amanda.
Bye.
Some of us seem like the girls in the towers. Some of us seem more like the evil queens. 'Cause we think that everyone ought to stay in their towers until a hero comes along with a vaccine. So dream, talk to animals and sing. Ask the wishing well when things will be the way they were before. Collect toilet paper in your cave. Who cares how many rolls you've saved? No big deal, you want more. No story ever mentioned that your dragon was a virus and that staying in your tower was the one way you could fight it. We're all on a hiatus until something comes to save us. A tale that's just begun, postponed till 2021.
Oh, I love that. Postponed till 2021. Oh, hey. Everybody, guess what? The time has come to an end. I think I'll just play a brief little something on the double ocarina. Just to remember that, oh yes, I am a musician, not just an administrator. Thank you. I'm liking the half-hour length of this show. It's nice. It goes by so quickly. John, thanks for joining us on your lunch break. Patty, I really appreciate it. Sunflower Power Hour was back. Yay! I have no idea who you are, but I recognize your name and I appreciate it. Kelly Kahistrom has been here. Thank you so much. Yes, John agrees. A wonderful kindred spirits song for us. So here's the song we all sing along. In case you've never been to the show before, everyone sings along at the end. And the song goes like this. Oops, that's the key. You've got a light inside you. Go on your way in peace. So shine that light, the light inside you. Go on your way in peace. The world is waiting in the hope of another day. She will carry you safely through the stumbles and the falls on your way. Just remember that I'm loving you and you're loving me. So as you go, won't you go on your way now in peace? Well, I'm not convinced you were singing, so we're going to try it one more time. You've got a light inside you. Go on your way in peace. So shine that light, the light inside you. Go on your way in peace. The world is waiting in the hope of another day. She will carry you safely through the stumbles and the falls on your way. Just remember that I'm loving you and you're loving me. So as you go, won't you go on your way now in peace? Yes, as you go, won't you go on your way now in peace? Hey, we'll be back on Friday. We'll be back on Friday with Nancy Kepner. Thank you so much, everyone. I really, really appreciate you showing up. Spread the word. Tell a friend about this. Let's build up a little bit of excitement. I'm going to keep doing this. I've had the whole month of June is booked, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, with unique artists from around the world. Have a great day. Thank you so much, and I'm signing off. Bye-bye.